Guys, this has to stop. As a video business, I've encountered with many sickening problems that are plaguing in our industry, and I'll be sharing to you what are they and listen to your 2 cents on what you think about it, okay? Is it a Malaysia thing only or is it a worldwide phenomena? The first thing we want to look into is I can do it all. The premise of doing it all, as if in you're a photo shooter and a video shooter, is so detrimental to not only your well-being, to yielding poor or mid-average results and really terrible lighting, and I don't think the budget's gonna be that great anyways. Looking into some people who are willing to accept jobs where they do photo and video, and having been there through myself, I've actually made myself job so much more worse. But again, I was hungry for money. I did it, I've done it, and I'm here graduating from that era telling you not to do those things. Why? Let's look into what reputation we're talking about here. I didn't have the best of equipments, and I have the best of equipments, but it was used for video, and hence my photos looking terrible. But customers' expectation is they want the photos looking good. They want the photos looking surreal, like almost advertising-like. But I just don't have that headspace going into my head, because all I think in my head was the video. I need to create 3 short-form videos, 1-minute videos, and I need to cover in as much as I can get to cover these 3 videos. So in my head, I'm thinking of the video the whole time. Photo is just like, oh, here we go, cool shot, 1 shot. Here we go, cool shot, 2nd shot. The second is we look into what we call the golden hour. The sun does not wait, especially in Malaysia. We literally get sundown close to about like 7:14 p.m. Now you literally only get like 35 minutes of great golden hour, and how are you going to squeeze in taking photos and videos of people in that 35 minutes? Save yourself the trouble and don't do that. Now, I've seen social media where people are now taking up jobs, doing weddings, doing the exact same thing that I was doing for that company. And I really see the comment section, everybody flaming that guy and how he's spoiling the industry. So this video is to say, stop it. Don't do that any longer. Hire in another person for photo or for video and you handle the latter. Do not handle 2 jobs at the same time thinking you can get away with it. Doesn't work. And the second thing we want to talk about is the Canon versus Sony versus Fuji, Nikon, whatever have you not. Gears do matter, but do not be that toxic Joe to stop people from entering into jobs because they don't have the right Sony gear. I've seen this tremendous amount of time where they're making up excuses saying the color pictures doesn't match. Brother, if I shoot Canon and you have a Canon R6 and I have a Canon R8, the colors don't even match, even abide using the same Canon systems. Why is that? I have no idea. Look, I'm using the R8 and I'm using R7. These are 2 Canon bodies, but they just don't produce the same color effects at all. Again, stop gatekeeping people on what gear they have and what jobs they cannot accept. Because in Malaysia, there are so many. Every other day, we are looking for jobs with only like Sony preferred, Canon preferred, Sony preferred. That's so detrimental for people to start their business. It's like almost saying, I want to eat McDonald's, but I only want you to cook with sunflower oil. You cannot use any other oil. Doesn't make any sense. They both yield the same thing. They both capture images. They both capture audio just as well. As a customer, you get the video results, the deliverables. Doesn't necessarily mean that there's a very stark difference when you're using Canon versus Sony. There is just a video. Literally, it's just a video. And there is no excuse. I've literally shot projects where I'm using Canon and Sony back to back, and it looks fine, guys. Do not overreact. And the last thing I want to talk about that this has to stop, literally giving things for free. I understand that you want to absolutely upsell your services by getting into your first entry. However, spot these keywords: collaboration, long-term, work for free, exposure. These are the 4 words that you will turn your back away when you hear them as fast as possible, because whenever somebody mentions these 4 terms, they are looking to exploit you. There are many times in my company that I have literally sent invoices after the end of service and I get no replies. I get ghosted. I've literally racked up a 15,000 ringgit bill from a mixture of 3 companies just because they are saying quote unquote long term. Let's look into it long term. They give you jobs very so often over the weekend, but they just don't pay you. How is that possible? I would almost suggest that we are very vulnerable as freelance videographers in our business because we are representing our own boss. There is no manager. There's nobody else credible enough to be chasing these bad debts. So save yourself the trouble. Run away from these 4 phrases. If you see them, GTFO. So there you have it, folks. These are my 2024/2025 this has to stop trend. Let me know in the comment section if I missed out any. Share to me down your biggest grievances that you have with your customer or in fact with another shooter. So let me know in the comment down section below. And before you go, there is a quick video guide that I have put up together. It looks something like this. I'm giving it away for free for those who subscribe to my channel. Comment down, like this video, and fill in your particulars. I'll be sending this video guide to you absolutely free of charge. Alright guys, so I'll catch you again in the next video and that's it. Ka-chow.